Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Friday, February 19th, 2016, around 3:25 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's clouding up right now after a nice sunny day. High is about 40, and tonight we could get some snow showers, but coldings to an inch at best, and Saturday morning could be a leftover sprinkle or flurry, but the sky is going to open up and going to be a nice weekend in the 50s. Monday could be interesting with some snow, and Tuesday through Thursday time frame could be a significant rain or snow event. Keep you posted on that. New England has to get hit with a blizzard somehow, some way this year. Could be this next week. Some news to report, sad news to report in the world of writing. Arthur Harper Lee, who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, passed away at the age of 89, so prayers to her family. Former Major League Baseball player Tony Phillips passed away at the age of 56, so prayers to his family. Some sports news to report. Mike Emrick, the Doc, who's the number one play-by-play announcer for the NHL on NBC, will be calling some preseason games of the Pittsburgh Pirates on Root Sports this season. Mike Emrick's dream is to call Pirates games because he was a fan growing up of the Pirates, so that's good to him that he's living the dream, his dream. Everybody would like to live their dream and stuff like that. My dream is to meet Julie Broughton of Local 6 of Orlando, Florida. I hope I have that dream. I hope that dream comes true, meeting Julie Broughton. Also, Heath Miller, tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and has announced his retirement after 11 seasons in the NFL. He could be a Hall of Famer. And another retirement, well, this is most likely going to be a retirement, former Bruins defenseman and former Oilers captain Andrew Ference is most likely going to retire when the Oilers buy out his contract at the end of the season. Ference is going to miss the rest of the season due to injuries, and he says that's it. When he gets bought out by the Oilers, he's going to retire. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about shoot interviews. Shoot interviews are associated with the world of professional wrestling. There's two types of shoot interviews I'm going to talk about. The first one is a work shoot interview. Work shoot interviews are part of storylines when wrestlers get on the mic and they shoot about a promotion or wrestlers. They do this to further up the angle, and these work shoot interviews became popular in the 1990s. The first professional wrestling organization to do work shoot interviews on a consistent basis was Extreme Championship Wrestling. And these work shoot interviews were realistic, even though they were part of the act. It got real popular and stuff. The fans got to know kind of the inside of the wrestling business back in the 90s with all these work shoot interviews. And sometimes the WWE would do work shoot interviews during the Attitude Era. One time there was a work shoot interview in September 1996 when good old JR Jim Ross had his ill-fated heel turn, and he kind of outed Vince McMahon as the owner of the WWE as an egotistical owner, and also saying a lot of wrestlers leaving the WWE and coming to the WWE. That was like a work shoot interview, which was decent. Also, Paul Heyman did a work shoot interview blasting Vince McMahon on SmackDown in November 2001. Undertaker did a couple of them, and in the 90s they were pretty good, but work shoot interviews in professional wrestling now have started to fade out. They were decent and stuff, but I knew they were just part of the act. But the other type of shoot interviews are shoot interviews from like distributors like Aleph Video and High Spots and a couple of other kayfabe memories that are interviewers who interview a professional wrestler. And usually these shoot interviews range from from a half hour to as much as 3 hours. And usually these shoot interviews starts off, when did they get involved in pro wrestling, and who trained them, and all the territories or the organizations they've been to, and memories of feuding with wrestlers, and like, why did you leave this territory, why did you go to this territory, why didn't you have a run in that territory. And they're pretty interesting. Sometimes when I've seen these shoot interviews, I don't know like some of the stuff they said beforehand, because with the internet exploding and everything about most professional wrestlers, there's some stuff they've never talked about, and some like angles that were supposed to happen but were shot down one reason or another. And also they tell great road stories. Sometimes many of the wrestlers have an Iron Sheik story to tell. Iron Sheik is the former WWE champion and WWE Hall of Famer who's over the past decades gone kind of off the deep end, you know what I'm saying? And also they've had memories of the business. Why did you retire? And would you ever go back to this organization or that organization? Are there plans to write a book? And what do you want to say to the fans? And closing. And many of these shoot interviews are entertaining. I have lots and lots of shoot interviews in my DVD collection. Some of them are amazing. Some of them are just decent. Others, skip them. And I have half of them are produced by Aleph Video, which is, in my humble opinion, the king of shoot interviews. Also, I have a few from Kayfabe Memories, which are decent. It's hosted by Sean Oliver. And also High Spots, which I have a few shoot interviews by High Spots. They're based out of North Carolina. I have an interview with Ric Flair, which is a 3-disc DVD of shoot interview, which is pretty awesome. And the Aleph Video is Rob Feinstein, and he's done some great shoot interviews in the past. He's the king of the shoot interviews. And also, I have a few in my DVD collection of ROH shoot interviews, which they did when ROH was in the shoot interview business when they first started in the early 2000s. I have one of Ken Patera and one of IRS. They're decent, but they stopped doing shoot interviews when they became real big. The promotions that never released a shoot interview DVD series are TNA and the WWE, because WWE is not in the shoot wrestling DVD business, because it's just all of the DVDs are kind of biography type things, which they kind of break a little bit of kayfabe a little bit. But I think if WWE ever did shoot interviews, they would probably be in serious trouble with Vince McMahon and stuff, because I don't think you would want real shoot interviews being sold by WWE. I can't blame him and stuff, because some WWE wrestlers are loyal to Vince and stuff over the years, so they don't want to break ranks with him. And there's also talk that I love these shoot interviews so much that I'm considering maybe getting into the shoot interview business and stuff, maybe with wrestlers, maybe with other people from the world of entertainment, sports, and stuff. There's a lot of people I would like to do a shoot interview with, but I don't know if that will happen or not. But you never know about it. It could happen, it could not happen. We'll wait and see about that. And my take on shoot interviews, they're real entertaining. You learn a lot of great stuff and stories about shoot interviews. And that's about it on shoot interviews. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Amy Swenzi's awesome, and she's got nice legs as well. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, and she's the best. And in the words of Joey Styles, former Extreme Championship Wrestling announcer, oh my God! Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, shoutouts, plugs, video suggestions, private message me will be addressed. If you don't send me out the private messages and you want stuff, can't give it to you. You have to request it. Have a good day. Bye now.